Our main focus within the Salvation Army is bringing awareness of the Reconciliation Action Plan and the deliverables, and also our recently rolled out Cultural Capability and Competency Framework. It's really important because the Salvation Army in particular, I think we're known worldwide for working with marginalised groups, and our particular group, which is the Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander peoples, they're one of the most marginalised in Australia. One of the beautiful things I think that we accomplished through our RAP consultations, through the yarning circles, was a lot of the Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander people wanted a voice of what happens in the Salvation Army. So a diversity of voices to be able to help us as a Salvation Army to become more responsive to the needs and aspirations of Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander people.
Our Cultural Competency and Capability Framework is about recognising what the Army isn't doing and what they could do better. So they're saying to us, as our experts in this field, what would you advise us to do? We've got a lot of people that are coming, but we're not engaging them, we're not meeting their needs in every case. But if we have personnel and volunteers who are empowered about working with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, when they do come in contact with our people, they will be more likely to walk over and say, "G'day, how are you?" That's something that I believe the work that we've been doing in our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander team has created an opportunity to start conversations and start connections and establish relationships.
The RAP is a measurement tool to see how healthy the Salvation Army is in engaging with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. I'm hoping that they take it as a challenge to try and address some of the disparities that happen within Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities that they work in. Are you going out and intentionally doing something, and what are you doing? So that can be measured, and we can come back and go, yeah, we're doing this, that's great.
We know that this is where God has placed us within the Salvation Army to actually walk with the Salvation Army to become more responsive to the needs of our people. My hope is that the Salvation Army actually reflects our communities, that it becomes business as usual for them, where they just have to eventually consult with us, but they're confident and capable enough to be able to do this themselves. Where we want the Army though is that it becomes a church of all nations, all abilities. If we've got confident, capable and responsive churches and programs, then our people will feel safe there.